If I was what you guys are calling me, then why would the case get dropped? Why is it over with? Because it was lies and it's untrue and it was a way for someone to get out of their contract, so.
McKinley? No!
Go mess up.
Okay, let's go.
Go mess up.
Jack Doherty just got caught once again while he was trying to attack his ex-girlfriend McKinley Richardson. As you know, McKinley Richardson exposed Jack Doherty and his OnlyFans agency and the abusive activities Jack Doherty did with her and also with most of the girls in his agency behind the scenes. But while all this is coming up, Jack Doherty is now at risk of getting arrested by the police. So that's why maybe Jack Doherty is now angry at McKinley Richardson, and that's why he's now trying to attack McKinley.
If I was what you guys are calling me, then why would the case get dropped? Why is it over with? Because it was lies and it's untrue and it was a way for someone to get out of their contract, so.
You might say I have no proof, but I will give you full proof in the video of how Jack Doherty and his whole crew attacked McKinley Richardson at a Halloween party. So don't waste more time, let's get started. As you know, Jack Doherty was exposed by McKinley for his abusive activity with his OnlyFans agency.
And I just felt so violated and scared. Like I had never been through a situation like that ever. And not knowing who it was.
But while this is coming to the front line, and police are also monitoring the matter, Jack Doherty is denying all the allegations McKinley made. Jack Doherty is trying to say that McKinley's case against him got dropped, and that it was just used to get out of her contract with him.
If I was what you guys are calling me, then why would the case get dropped? Why is it over with? Because it was lies and it's untrue and it was a way for someone to get out of their contract, so. Yeah, I never did anything to anybody. You guys can believe what you want. It's not even worth me responding, but at the end of the day, the court documents say otherwise, so
So Jack Doherty is actually denying the situation, you can see that, but what Jack Doherty is saying is actually a lie. Nothing else to me, because Jack Doherty is not a person to trust. Yes, I know McKinley Richardson is now trying to become relevant once again by exposing Jack Doherty, but whatever Jack Doherty is saying, it's not actually true. You can't believe it, and no one can believe Jack Doherty for these kinds of comments, because Jack Doherty is a shady streamer, and this is all exposed right now. Yes, you can see how Jack Doherty uses girls, and how he abuses them for making content and filming. Just watch in this video. You can see a footage surfaces of Jack telling his friend that she can't eat until she finishes filming, days after McKinley accused him of doing the same thing. Just imagine that. Now these clips are getting viral on the internet, compiling evidence after evidence against Jack Doherty.
How many videos have you filmed so far? You're not done filming. This can wait. You can eat later.
Are you serious?
Yes, like I've told you this a million times. There's no eating when we're filming.
Jack, I'm sick of this. I want to eat.
After.
Jack, but you said you were going to eat.
Did you see that? While the girl is saying she is sick, Jack still has no response. Jack Doherty just tries to say this is not the time to eat. Because according to Jack Doherty, he can't eat without finishing the filming. So just imagine, if this short clip exposes that much, then what's happening off camera? Whatever is happening behind the scenes that no one can see, or that's hidden by Jack Doherty. So just imagine, Jack Doherty is not a kid, not a brave person, but actually someone doing criminal activity behind the scene. Just imagine that. Not only that one clip, another clip also went viral where Jack Doherty was pressing his ex-girlfriend and also one of his crew members, Grace. You can see in the video, Jack and Grace got into an argument after Grace kept leaving the stream instead of making content, and Jack tried to press her about why she was leaving without his permission. You can see they were filming, but Jack's intentions were fully exposed in this video.
Yeah. Grace, you walk away from me. How can I walk away from you? That's what I'm saying. Like, all you have one job is just to follow me.
No, I'm not going to
True.
Should walk that shit tonight.
Yeah.
So then what am I going to do? Sit there and follow you?
I'm not going to sit there and follow you. I'm not your little bitch.
So you're just going to do nothing? That's what you're saying.
No, but you can tell us, like, hey, guys, I'm leaving.
Just imagine, Jack Doherty actually knows how to abuse the girls, how to rig them, and while anyone is contracted with him, they can't eat or do anything without Jack's permission. Whatever Jack does, they have to follow, and McKinley had already exposed that before.
And I signed to him and gave him, access to my accounts and all of this stuff. The disrespect started showing.
You'd understand. After that, a lot of it went viral online, with many clips proving that McKinley was not wrong. In this video, just watch how Jack Doherty slurs the girls who stopped his cameraman from filming during their personal time.
Yo, why are you guys kicking the camera out of the room? Yo, time out. We're here to make up content and film this, and you kicked them out of the room? We might as well leave. We're going home then. We're going home then. Like, what the fuck's the point of being here if we can't film?
As he treats them like money machines. Not only that, if anything shady happens, or if any girl makes a mistake, Jack Doherty may act harshly toward them.
Cash out! Cash out! No! What are you doing? You just lost all my money!
So maybe all of this is happening behind the scenes, and now it's getting exposed by the girls who were involved with him. So not only that one clip, but several clips and most of the evidence are available on the internet where you can see how Jack Doherty acted with the girls. And I think definitely these girls are deserving because they are greedy for money, greedy for fame, and that's why Jack Doherty is using them. So definitely Jack Doherty is the criminal, we all know that. But these girls also are actually deserving because why are they trying to connect with Jack Doherty and his shady business agency? Because this kind of girl actually deserves this kind of situation. Now, I actually don't even know exactly how Jack Doherty makes contracts with them, but according to American law, if someone is recruiting, coercing, or forcing someone into commercial acts, including online content, that is considered criminal activity. That's exactly what Jack Doherty is doing with these girls. It's unclear why authorities haven't investigated this yet. Maybe Jack Doherty is using some shady excuse with the OnlyFans platform, but his abusive activity is still a violation of the law. Maybe he's even trying to manipulate or bribe authorities with his money. Who knows? Let me know your opinion. Let's watch after all of this exposure. Maybe Jack Doherty is now saying McKinley is the one person. McKinley is the main culprit. The main reason why Jack Doherty is getting exposed. So that's why maybe Jack Doherty is now trying to attack McKinley. And why am I saying that? That's all exposed in the latest Halloween party, where Jack Doherty confronted McKinley Richardson and Hoyle. Jack Doherty saw McKinley at the party, and Jack and all of his crew tried to press and attack McKinley. You can see that in this video.
That might have been her. What the GTFO. Yeah, I saw it too.
So Jack Doherty and his bodyguard actually saw McKinley at the party, and then the mocking against McKinley from Jack Doherty and his team started. They were saying they needed to press McKinley, and Jack Doherty even influenced another crew member, Grace, to mock McKinley badly. They acted totally reckless and disgusting. Like if they found McKinley once again, they would truly try to attack her.
Find McKinley? No!
Okay.
Don't sit there and troll on your podcast about me? Holy say to my face.
Go to him now.
You're talking about how Jack made you take from. You were taking before you met him. Stop. I'm tired of your I'm actually so tired of your if you're gonna talk about me on your podcast, that's so funny. 4 hours and you're talking about me? You're a fan. Out of my face, actually. You got a problem. You got a problem. You got a problem.
So as you can see how recklessly Jack Doherty's crew was threatening McKinley for exposing them on the podcast. Just imagine if they were to confront McKinley with their whole team. What could they even do to her? I know, and I'm ensuring I'm not supporting McKinley. But whatever Jack Doherty and his crew are doing is proving that they can harm McKinley anytime. Even later, Jack said that his new girl should press McKinley. Just watch that.
Go press him.
Okay, let's go.
Go press him. Let's go. I know who to press. Who?
No, please, I do too.
Who, really? Well, who is? I think you know. I know who. Oh.
So guys, as you've seen, Jack Doherty can be reckless and even act like a criminal toward anyone who tries to restrict his shady or abusive activities. Since McKinley exposed him, that's why Jack Doherty made his entire crew go against McKinley to attack her whenever they find her. And Jack even said himself that she can't do anything to him, because as you know, Jack Doherty still has some money, which he can use as a bribe or for any kind of settlement with the authorities. That's how he keeps saving himself, and that's probably why you can see the authorities not taking any major action against him yet. Now, some people online are deeply concerned about this situation. You can see here what they're saying. One person said, "Jack is everything that's wrong with the world today. This little ridiculous trust fund kid is a chaos queen." Another commented, "The only reason why Jack exists is because of the Island Boys. Everybody makes fun of the Island Boys, and when you start hanging out with someone that everyone mocks, you'll become relevant, but not in a good way." Here's another one. Jack's a scumbag, that's for sure. But to be honest, what did she expect going into a relationship with a contract with him? Another person added, "That girl sold her soul to the devil. A snot-nosed kid who claims to be great but just has a huge ego and narcissistic personality. Addicted to nothing but money and fame. He'd sell his own mother if given the opportunity." And the final one said, "Jack Doherty is like Darth Vader. No one's with him or wants to work with him unless they're getting some sort of compensation. And even that's risky, literally to your life and well-being." So at this point, it's clear that Jack Doherty's reputation is falling apart piece by piece. His actions, his behavior, and his attitude toward others are now being exposed to the world. No matter how much money or influence he has, sooner or later, truth always finds its way out. Let's see how far Jack can run before everything finally catches up to him.